Oh, okay. Okay, let's have a look what's going on. YM's definitely in its own world. Anyway, let me get this. That shit charging, bro. Where do your headphones charge from, man? GM, man. FPF, what's good? Jacob, first. Oh, that shit's charging. Cool. Uh-oh, Savers is here. Everyone's favorite person, Savers. We love Savers. Are we going live on X? Yeah, we are. The FPF, the comments on X, do they come on my stream here? Because I just messaged on there and seems like it hasn't come up. I can check my phone if anyone's messaging. Forex is dead already. What you mean? The FX triad? I mean, FX triad's sort of just expanding up. Yeah, no offer, just expanding without us. But over here, let's see, let's check the 6 hour. Could be serving a little H6 TPD retracement. Yo, LC, what's good today? Hope you had a good day. Okay, so definitely a interesting sort of daily candle on all assets. Okay, yeah, Twitter works, sweet. What time is it? 8:30. Man, honestly, I need to put a bit of a PD tool here. Way into the premium. Three AM TPD that then expanded, created this gap. Yeah, not at all, Eli. The triad's definitely not in sync. Not at all. It's like 4 hour. It's really happened anyway. All right. Yeah, no cracks at all. I'm not even going to count the crack with the YM. Nah. Weird shit, man. This asset here.
Mic check, mic checky.
Rock about.
Zilla.
Yeah, man. I'm basically just sort of trying to analyze these charts, but YM is so much out of sync.
It's funny you say that, bro.
Up to.
I was gonna say, bro,
I'm looking up.
YM has lost its job in my book. RTY is the new big three.
RTY is definitely more in sync, yeah. I mean, yeah.
By far, like for a long time. But that's our little secret, bro. For the followers who watch the stream, RTY will give you a much better correlation than YM. Don't tell anybody though. That's our little secret.
I wonder who heard that. Let's have a look.
But on like
on a broader
broader scope, You see, Bitcoin died on us this week. Makes you wonder if Bitcoin can get some relief today and start
Hopefully it does. Needs a bit of a retracement.
I'm thinking the same would apply to NASDAQ and ES. What are you thinking for your bias right now, long or short?
Well, honestly, right now I'm just going to see how it reacts in this London gap. But basically, if I go to the 6 hour, we got a 12 a.m. TPD, so terminus price diversions, and a PSP. So that's, for example, on NQ and ES, we'll just use them too. Up close and a down close candle, and then candle C1 to C3 SMT with the bodies.
Beautiful.
And the body SMT over here. So where they opened. So that opened here, and this body would have opened just there. So
so your TPD and things are essential, like reversal protocols, essentially, right?
Pretty much, man. But yeah, we'll wait to see. Basically, I'll be waiting for, again, of course, the open, and I'll see what the open wants to do, and then I'll judge my trade after that. But
fair enough.
Yeah.
I would agree, bro. I would say we're in reversal protocol here. We got a clean market structure shift higher on Thursday, I want to say, May 28th. You got a nice break higher, right? And then you're getting this retracement leg down into bullish territory. Yeah. So if price wants to hold here, that could be a good spot to buy. Yeah, I'm thinking the same, bro. Bullish territory up until maybe we retest that weekly open. If price can't get back above that weekly open, then that's definitely bearish. But
just
I would expect to see it bounce from this area
as well. I know on the 4 hour we also do have another TPD, 2 a.m. So basically, with the Corley theory, I learned from Jacob speculates and he teaches the orders of operation. So basically, just following TPD. So we have a 6, we have a 4, and then next up, I'll be looking at the hourly chart. So on the hourly, do we have another TPD? No, we don't. So my next TPDs I'll be looking at will be this candle here, the 9 o'clock close. Oh, sorry, the 8 o'clock close, and the 9 o'clock.
So once you have the hourly, then you go down to what? The 5?
So basically, after this candle, I'll be on the 15-minute. I'll be looking for a 9:30, a 9:45 TPD. And then I base my trade basically off that. I'm just working to see how many cracks we can have.
Perfect. There it is. It's a very. I get the word TPD now. When I think TPD, I'm just thinking SMT, right? It's like a different style of SMT.
Yes, it's a candle 1 to 3 body SMT, and it doesn't have to have a like a different color in the middle, like a bearish to bullish candle, but it's preferred. It is preferred, so it's preferred to have that precision swing point to go with it.
Nice. Okay.
But yeah, man, I like to see what YM does as well, because when YM does this sort of stuff, sometimes it can give us an insight with NQ and ES if it's going to reverse or if it's going to pretty much catch up with YM. TPD is terminus price divergence. Basically, I come to the 4-hour chart, or let's just say 6 hour. Let me go on 2 charts, a bit easier. You got, this is candle 1. All right. That's C1. Right there. I'll show you on a lower time frame chart. One sec. This is C3, C2. I'll make that green, and that's C3. So basically, 6 to there. Yep. Basically, it's a 3 candle SMT from body to body, and we wait for example, this hourly. If this closes over here, this becomes the H1 RL, what's a reversion level, or a change in state of delivery. And over here, we have candle 1 up until here. So that's C1. And there's C2 up until about there. C2, and then you got C3 with the change in state delivery. So usually a TPD is a reversal sort of signal, or a retracement in this case.
Nice. So basically, you're anticipating your TPD to give you a swing point, essentially.
Correct. But it's not like the cleanest TPD. It's a pretty average one. Usually, we want to see the change in state of delivery happen at the end of C2. So basically, the end of C2 should have changed in state already.
Bro, is my mic too loud? Yeah, like, is my mic too loud? You can hear my sips? My bad.
Oh, we can hear the sipping for sure. Yeah.
Oh, let me turn it down. I'm drinking some tea, bro. My lemon balm tea calms my mind for a trading session that is very unpredictable at times. But
oh yeah, for sure.
If you keep your calm, bro, you'll see so much more on these charts. Like yesterday, bro. Yesterday was probably one of my best trades with the short, right? It was giving bullish vibes all morning. I refused to buy it though. I refused to believe it, and then patiently waited. It took like 2 hours. I didn't get a trade until close to lunch, 12 p.m.
Yeah,
New York time. And
Yeah,
normally
so
you have a trade before then, but yesterday you needed that patience yesterday.
Oh yeah, for real.
Do you drink tea or anything in the morning, or coffee? I'm pretty sure probably coffee.
Myself? Yeah. I just drink like a black coffee, man. But
sure, you gotta have something. You gotta have something.
I probably should get into a bit of tea.
Something, bro, just to get your mind right.
But don't forget, when I'm trading, it's like totally opposite to you. Like,
yeah, you're in the middle of the night.
So you're literally at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm here at 11 o'clock at night. So, yeah, it's basically a whole opposite end.
Ginger and mint tea, yeah. Ginger tea is solid. All you do is add a bit of honey. Any tea is pretty good. So what time is it? It's almost 9 o'clock here.
Let's see what 9 o'clock does. What did the orange folder news that used to be red? What did that come out as?
Oh yeah, unemployment claims. Let's check it out.
It's weird to say, man. Well, we had PC. Oh, dude, I'm on the 28th of May. Why does it always do this? You know when you like just leave Forex Factory there,
and right? It doesn't change. Yeah, doesn't update to the current day.
I always update it, right? But it just goes back. So we got Treasury Sec Speaks or some shit. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
nothing catches my attention after 10 except for that natural gas
Natural gas.
inventory. Yeah, those have been really, really clean to wait for. Like yesterday was the oil inventories, right? So a lot of people were getting into trades before the oil inventories came out. And sure enough, it was pure chop until after the oil inventories. So I would expect the same today for the natural gas, just because there isn't much news in front of it, right? We had that unemployment claims, jobless claims at 8:30, but then that's it until 10:30. So maybe the market is a bit manipulative until later in the day. But the claims came back bad. I don't know if that's going to cause another sell off here today, but job claims came in 225,000. Expectation was 215 unemployment claims. So slightly higher than what the forecast was. Um, but I don't think that would cause too much fear or too much of a sell off.
Hopefully not, man. But these Thursdays are for
You
FPF
never know.
usually average anyway.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I usually don't expect too much on the Thursday before NFP anyway. But if something comes up, I'm in it, man. Matcha?
I
Everyone hates on matcha.
haven't tried it.
Yeah, bro. Either. I might go and get one tomorrow. I think it's about time I try a matcha. Maybe that'll be my new go-to morning drink. Oh wait, FPF likes matcha. Oh, it was the last time. Yeah. What's matcha anyway? Is it like Japanese or something? You need to get the high grade ones. Oh, Jacob knows because Jacob over here lives in Korea. Maybe it's a Korean thing.
Have you ever been to Asia, bro?
Myself, yeah, plenty of times because
Is
I'm
it
in Australia, so
is it
it's
worth
very.
the trip? It's been on my mind lately. I'm like, bro,
Oh yeah, it's definitely worth the trip. It's a bit of a culture shock when you first get there. That's for sure.
wow. Yeah, I think I want to go sightseeing some
Anyway,
here.
it's a bit of a culture shock, if you go into Vietnam or places like that. It's definitely a bit of a mind-boggling moment. Whereabouts in Asia do you want to go, Rock?
No clue, bro. Wherever there's the biggest
You,
buildings in
do,
like
do you
Tokyo
remember?
maybe or something.
You remember when I was in your stream in Asia? A
Oh yeah, bro. Bro,
while
we
ago
come a
now,
long way, bro. Bro, when I tell you like
a long
the
time back.
evolution of our trading has to be studied, bro.
100%. Yeah, it's been quite the journey.
Yeah,
How many viewers?
most of just think about it, bro. Most of the people we started with have vanished, bro. They haven't been able to
All vanished,
sustain.
basically.
They haven't
Um,
been able to sustain the gauntlet of trading.
Bhutan. Rock, you got to go to Bhutan, apparently.
Bhutan. All right, I'll write it down.
Savers, what do you know about Bhutan? Tell me. Ginger, mint, cinnamon, and honey tea. Yeah, I've been to Thailand before, Elsie. I know of course, Singapore, New York City. The mountains of Bhutan. Okay, good nature. Beautiful country. Beautiful small country. Expensive to travel to, though. Probably not for me. Let me check. Melbourne to Bhutan flights. Let's have a look. Let's just do. Okay, whatever. Yes. Search. So, most likely, I got to fly to Singapore and then Singapore to Bhutan. Let's see how much that is. Damn, bro. Where the hell is Bhutan?
So one note that I see here that gets my attention, bro. You see that oil had a nice dump last night, or this morning, I should say.
Did it?
Yeah, oil dropped a good
Let's have a look.
amount. I think
What
that
are you looking at,
opens the door
CL?
for higher. Yeah, MCO. I think that opens the door for a decent bounce here on the
You mean
indexes,
CL?
bro. Yeah, we got a nice drop around like 6 a.m. or so. Trending lower. Gas prices
Yeah.
have been
Damn,
dropping here.
RB's acting like
What's RB? What's that stand for?
it's the Russian
Oil.
ruble or something. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
One second. Let me just.
And then you got your 9 o'clock candle here closing.
Oh yeah. Cool. Let's see what this is, man. I don't even remember. RB. Oh yeah. Probably some Russian gasoline futures, whatever. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, 9 o'clock closure. How did it close, bro? How did it close on the hourly chart? Let's have a look. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. Seems like a bit of a reverse profile.
Okay.
Okay. Should I refer by my 90-minute time frame? No. Nothing there either. It's all good. Any trades for anyone today? Or has everyone just been sitting on their hands? Yeah, man. Same. I did want that Forex one, but basically now it's doing nothing. So and the time window's sort of over. Time's your Power of 3 stream start today, Rock?
Like right before that 10 a.m. candle opens for New York. It's like 9:50, 9:55.
I remember there was a remember the boy named Noah who used to follow us. I wonder where he's gone. He was also
Bro, trading is a real gauntlet, bro. Because you can't just trade, you know, it's psychological and you have a real life outside of trading and it takes money. So it's like there's so many things have to go your way to be a good trader, bro.
It does, yeah, 100%, man. If your life's not good outside of trading, you gotta fix your life outside for sure. Like money wise, whatever else.
Literally, yeah. You have to build it around this dream of yours and give it time
What
to
are you
grow.
eating? Sounds crunchy.
Is it too loud? Let me know if it's too loud, but I have
No, bro, it's cool. It's the morning show anyway. FPF morning show.
there's
This is where we drink our coffees, we eat our breakfast, and we watch charts.
yeah. It's some they're called The Good Company. They made Pringles, so it's like Pringles but healthy.
No way. Good company. Elsie said ice. Oh man. Yeah, we have this in Australia too. It's a good company. Cool. Yeah, cool. It's without all the bullshit, pretty much.
Yeah, literally. They take all the garbage out and they give you a simple chip, and I'm like, thank you. I appreciate that. I
All
can
you want.
support that.
All you wanted in life is a simple chip.
Literally, bro. Did not want
None of this.
the
Yeah.
cancer. Don't want the cancer.
Savers said rock Pringles ASMR. What's your favorite chip flavor? Damn, man.
Bro,
I don't know.
sour cream and onion or cheddar or the basic.
Damn. Big chip guy over here. Mine would be like balsamic vinegar. I know it sounds a bit crazy. It's like vinegar flavor chips.
Yeah, salt and vinegar is not bad either.
You get the balsamic vinegar. Bit more fancy.
Sounds like a salad, bro.
Oh, Weisel's here. Salt and vinegar for show. Yeah, salt and vinegar, can't go wrong.
So yeah, bro. I guess while we wait, do you see anything? If not, I was gonna ask you a few questions about
Oh no, no.
your journey or psychology.
Yeah, go for it, man. We have 19 viewers on X, but no one's talking.
It's all good. Most people, they're probably just on their way to work or about to start their day, just chilling.
How it goes, yeah,
But
for real.
but yeah, I think you mentioned it earlier, bro. Like how you have to build your life around trading. Like
Yeah,
I was in that boat as well. Like you really want to be profitable, but you know you're not profitable, but you also know you don't want to quit. So it's like, how do I make this journey manageable financially so I'm not just wasting money? Like, you know what I mean? Like set a
yeah,
budget, set specific times where you actually set aside money for trading and you know that this is all I have to work with for this month. So I have to use it wisely,
yeah,
you
man,
know?
100%. You know, I'll tell you my biggest problem before like I started seeing profits. It was rushing. Um, just rushing to, I was never happy with even making 100 or 200 on like even an eval. I'd rush it and then I'd just blow it. And my whole habit was just all about rushing. That's it. But for other people, I know they have they don't have money, right? And then they come to trading and they trade to make money. It just never works. They don't fix their life outside. They don't have a job, and they think trading is going to save them. It just doesn't work.
Exactly, bro.
You
Exactly.
know, like I've even told. I remember I was talking to some boy from Indonesia once, and he said, "Oh, I really need money. I really need money." I said, "Well, bro, honestly, stop trading, and I know jobs don't pay you as much there, but get a job and make that your main focus. Save a bit of money, and then come back to trading." And
Yes.
he actually done exactly that.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure about 6 months later, he came back to trading, and I'm quite sure he's pretty profitable now. Like he's actually making a bit of money off trading.
Hmm. That's like the
But
story of life, bro. Like when you're serious about something, you'll make the sacrifices. When you're sacrificing, it creates that discipline to be like, all right, man, I got to stick to the plan. I know that it takes time for these things to happen. It's not going to happen overnight. Once you accept those things, your trading will reflect that, bro. And you'll start seeing that growth that you've been so desperate for. But you just like Jacob said, you can't force it. But you just can't.
yeah, you can't force it at all. But what else doesn't help in trading, right? Like
Social media.
you first look up trading, you're gonna see, TJR, for example, or
Hmm.
some Milo, in his little Versace robe with a fancy car, and straight away you think, oh yeah, man, I want this, I want this. But you don't see how actually like hard the psychology part is to get there. And if you're thinking like that, you'll never get there.
Literally, bro. And what they don't tell you is like how they actually got the money to go big in trading. Cause like the whole TJR story, people don't know that kid was doing all type of shady stuff to get money to put into trading, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And then once he finally struck a big trade, then he wants to come off as someone who knows how to trade. But really, I've seen interviews where he admits to taking out massive loans and just putting it all into crypto, hoping that it takes off. And it works.
Of
Or
course it
I've seen him, just taking money from his friends and trying to flip their accounts when he didn't have any money.
will.
So he was taking risks that most people aren't going to take. So you really can't look at his story and be like, "Oh, I want to be like that." But like
Yeah,
someone like
correct.
like a Tanya trades, or like if you're familiar with Brian Stonk or like a Lanto trades. Those are people where you can go back and look and be like, all right, they started with one funded account like we all start with. They started off unprofitable, right? They put in the work. It took time, and now, once you build that eye for the markets, bro, no one can take that from you. You can just see a good trade from a mile away, you know what I mean? And that's where
Yeah.
you just need discipline to follow that, and you're chilling.
Also, just I think a lot of people suffer with taking a red day. Do you have
Hmm.
any advice for them sort of people?
Oh,
Because
bro,
taking a red
I
day
still, bro,
ruined
I
my
still
whole day.
struggle with that, bro. I
For
still
real?
struggle with that. So what I do is, bro, this is my answer, bro. I only purchase accounts that have a daily loss limit. All my accounts have a daily loss limit.
Okay.
That's my way around it, because like, let's say I trade at 10:30 and I take a loss. As long as price is still within my window of that 10 a.m. to like 12:30 window, I'll take as many setups that I think are good, right? Everyone has their own A plus setup. But if I like the setup, I'm not gonna overlook it because I took a loss. And sometimes that hurts me, right? So other times, you might take a loss and then take a win, make back your profit. Other times you may take a loss and then take another loss. And then at that point, I'm like, well, because I trade big size, I'm trading either $500 or $1,000, depending on which setup it is, right? So if I take
Yeah.
$2,000 losses, that's my account. It's gone. I can blow an
Yeah.
account in one session. So what I'll do is, because I like my strategy so much, because I'm so confident with the work that I've put in around my model, right? I don't want to sell my model short. So if I see it, I don't want my emotions to be like, oh, I took a loss, I shouldn't trade this. I feel like that's just wasting my hard work for building such a good win rate, right? I like my win rate, so I'm going to trust that. All right. So the catch for me is daily loss limit. Buy an account,
And
make sure it has a daily loss limit. So if I am wrong on the day, if I'm just completely wrong on my bias, I get to survive another day.
yeah, man.
Because yeah,
Something
I still
I
struggle with
suffered
red
with
days.
that uh, only 6 months ago, man. But since then, I haven't actually um, felt that feeling anymore. I just don't really care.
Because like, my losses are different, bro. My losses are the trades where you know where it's going and it just wicks you out before it gets there, and then it tries to take off without you. Those are the losses that I struggle with. If I'm just wrong and it completely blasts my stop loss,
Yeah.
I'm chill enough to wait for another setup. I'm not just gonna hope,
Oh well,
hope and pray.
that's another thing, bro. Like,
Yeah,
as soon
it
as you
has
take a
to be.
loss, everyone's just got to remember, don't press that button again. Wait for another step, because you
Right.
press that
Yeah.
button again, you're gonna blow that shit.
Yeah. I'm past that part. Yeah, for sure. I'm not.
you know,
It's
the
not
double
revenge trading where you're just like ignoring
reporting your
setups.
account.
Yeah. No, I'm past that, thankfully. But I learned the hard way with that. Right. It wasn't like I just woke up one day and was good at not revenge trading. But my model, like I said, if I see my model, I owe it to my notes and my back testing and my journal. If it's, let's say I take a loss at 10:30, I see another setup at 11:30, I
Yeah,
owe it to my model to take that trade. What I could do better is, which is why I think I struggle, I could lower my risk after taking a loss. But then I feel
yeah.
like a noob, because I feel like a rookie, because I'm like, bro, what are you afraid of, bro? Once you become profitable, I feel like you deserve to get rid of that fear of losing, because you're gonna lose some
The fear of
accounts. That's
losing,
how
yeah, fear of entering a trade again. Correct.
don't be stupid and just over trade, but don't have that
Or over
fear of
risk.
losing with your model.
Yeah, for real. I think I've said it before as well. That rushing period on the eval, because you want to be funded so bad, because stupid little certificate to show people, like, oh, I'm a funded trader. Don't fall for that shit.
Take your time.
Just trade the eval like you're trading a funded account,
Yep.
and
Take your
learn
time.
good habits. If you learn good habits and you take them good habits with you onto the funded. When you get funded, you'll be sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a big mistake a lot of people make.
Yeah, you
They
just
want
have to.
so bad.
You have to have a genuine edge, bro. I think that's what it comes down to. Because having a legit edge helps your psychology so much because you know, all right, this is what I'm looking for. This is working for me. I don't even want to try anything else. And I don't want to overtrade. I don't want to FOMO into trades. It helps you just settle on a specific edge. The part that a lot of people struggle with psychology wise is they don't really have an edge. So it causes you to
There's no
spiral
edge.
when you're, yeah, like if you thought this model was your bread and butter and then it just starts getting blown up left and right, you're going to spiral. You're going to start taking other setups. You're going to start looking for another model.
100%.
That's
You're just
just
trying what you see.
that's just a side effect of not having a
Like
legitimate
a bunch
edge.
of traders right now waiting for the 9:30 open, just to we're gonna long,
Just to pick a side, yeah.
and then they get a trade and it's a win, and they get so happy, like
I got it figured out, but then long story
yeah,
short,
yeah, exactly.
how long would you say it would take to confirm an edge? That's probably a good question. How much
Took
testing
me,
should you do to confirm your edge?
well, honestly, I say taken me a
Yeah,
good two and
yeah,
a half years.
yep. I was gonna say, yeah, use your own example. Yeah. I would say the
Two and a
same,
half
bro.
years on edge. Yeah,
Like 2 years of actually like actual data, I should say, not necessarily 2 years of trading, because you can go back test the past 2-3 years in a couple months if you pay for a back testing system and you show up every day, you go back day by day and you back test, you journal, you back test, you journal. You can get like 2 years worth of data within a few months, right? Over
yeah,
back test. And then it's going to take you maybe 6 months to a year to actually get used to executing live because it's back testing and live trading are two different things, right? So
and then
it takes a good 2.5 years of data. I would agree, bro, for you to confirm
exactly, yeah,
like
sure.
this is like legit. I can trust this.
You know, Rock, I've also have met like traders that I know as well, or people who try to trade that I know, that they get their first sort of funded account, and they all of a sudden get so attached to that account, they start risking extremely low.
Hmm.
They start trying to protect it as if it's like real money, and then
Right.
eventually what happens is they get tired one day and they just full port it and blow.
Yeah.
That's another thing. As soon as you get funded, just trade it like you're trading the eval, but don't be scared to risk. Don't just drop your risk dramatically.
Right. And that's like that's just a part of the experience, bro. You're gonna get those first funded account jitters. You're gonna get those like
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, I'm
maybe I
gonna make
should be extra
they
protective.
come up with that thing. I'm gonna make 3,000 buffer. Why, bro? Take that money out, please.
Hmm.
Stop trying to make buffer. It's a prop firm. It's made to take money.
Right, bro. It's just a like you said, a psychological barrier that comes with going from unprofitable to profitable because you're so used. Like it all depends. Like everyone's journey is going to be different. Because I know some people they found ICT and they got it right away and they just became profitable within a year, let's say. But
Yep.
then there's other traders who have to go through that gauntlet. And then when you finally start getting a little bit of success, like you said, you may start to try to be conservative, like, okay, this is my first funded. Let me go small. And you'll
Sure.
learn, like, you're going to do that's probably going to be your first resort. But over time, you're going to learn, like, I can't trade like that. I have to take what's mine. I have to show some authority in my trading, bro. Like, I say it all the time, like, your risk management should match your win rate. If you have like a 70-80% win rate, you should not be trading $100 trades or $200 trades. You should be upping your risk because you've proven that your win rate is acceptable, and vice versa. You have people with 40% win rates full porting all the time. Like, bro, you don't win. 30% win rate, you're not winning. So don't go big. Lower your risk until you can up your win rate a little bit.
Jacob had a good comment just then.
What do you say? Let's see. Fear indicates that you don't have exactly enough experience or risking too much. Yeah. Very simple, bro. It's that simple. Unfortunately, a lot of these traders are young, so they don't have enough fear. They'll be okay with losing $5,000 on evals and just charge it to the game. One day I'll be profitable. Don't be that kid. But you want like a healthy amount of like discipline and authority like over your trading, to where it's like, for me, for example, people ask me all the time, bro, why do you go 500 or why do you risk 1,000? It's only a 50K account. You should go like 250. I'm like, bro, I've been there, done that, bro. I've been there, done that. I've evolved past that lower threshold, and I'm more of like a medium high risk trader, because I know I'm not getting in a trade unless I really am convicted by this model that has a good win rate. And then they'll be like, oh, bro, how'd you pass your eval so fast? Or how'd you get so many payouts so fast? The same way I just explained. It's because I'm not playing around. If I like the setup, I'm doing maximum 1K on it, and average probably 500 or 600 per trade on a 50K, which isn't terrible. That's still pretty moderate risk. It's not like I'm full porting, but you'll see so many more compounded gains when you're doing $500 per trade over 6 accounts, over 5 accounts. You don't need much more than that. I can take my $500 trade, get 1R, right? I'm not a big RR guy, because I understand that all you need is a swing high or a swing low, target that. And that's the most likely draw, right? Anything past that swing high or swing low, good luck. Good luck. So,
well, yeah, nah, it's it is interesting, but that could also spread fear, especially to those who just passed their first.
Yeah. If you just passed your first one, you have to prove to yourself that you are a consistent trader, and you should trade lower risk, and you should make sure that you're focusing on your best setups only.
Right, you've leveled up when you just pass an account, or you get a payout. It doesn't even make you.
It doesn't even bother. It doesn't move you,
Yeah,
bro.
it's just like, whatever.
There's so
Like,
much, there's
it's just
bigger
like,
goals
okay,
out there.
got a payout. Nice.
There's bigger goals out there,
The
bro.
account. Wow. I don't even look at the certificates anymore. They send to me. Cool. Thanks for that. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And that's a part of the journey, man. You'll start to grow mentally, and you'll be like, all right, got my first 5 payouts. Now what? I got my first 10 payouts.
Just
Now
keep
what?
going.
And there's still going to be room for improvement, right? Like, even though you've made a good
Always.
amount of money, the markets are changing. So you really can't, as cliche as it sounds, you really can't focus on the money. You have to focus on your trading. Because regardless, like, let's say you woke up and you made $1 million today. What's the first thing you're going to do tomorrow? You're going to jump right back on the charts and trade. Let's say you blow up your funded account. What's the first thing you're going to do when you get some money for a new account? You're going to trade again. So, like, win or lose, real traders are still going to be focused on trading. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You can't fixate on the money, bro. And once you really understand that, that's when you'll start, okay, this is an A+ banger setup right here. Let me go ahead and make sure that I put the appropriate risk, walk away. It may be uncomfortable to sit in some drawdown, but it's worth it in the end, bro. Like,
For sure, bro. For sure. All right, cool. We got 2
I'm 30.
minutes till
Here we go.
steady open. Wouldn't mind seeing some cracks happen now. Some SMTs. YM will probably go up and Q will go down. Just as normal. Minute King. What's that? Hi, Dan. All right. From here, I'll basically just wait another 10 to 15 minutes to see if I can have any sort of setup. Let this noise pass. Yep. Market open. Let it do its thing. RTY is making its way down.
Facts. What? How does this action make you feel? Do you like it or what?
Yeah, I don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. Basically, we have a 15-minute sequential gap, as I call it. And so far, it's respecting the 15-minute gap within the 6H TPT. But yeah, I'll wait at least till about 9:45 to execute if I do find a setup. We do have this London hourly gap here. Basically, yes, it's non-existent right now.
Yeah, it's
Showing power
yeah.
to the upside.
Yeah, I like how Nasdaq continues to lead. If you notice, the past couple weeks, Nasdaq has pretty much been the leader.
There we go.
That's nice.
Basically, no SMTs, no symmetricals or sequential SMTs. Just straight TPD price action.
I like that SMT on the ES here. Wow, ES starting to take the lead here. You notice Nasdaq swept out those 8 a.m. lows, those pre-market lows
That's
over
it.
there. Wow. A nice move. Like I was saying, oil sold off this morning. Bitcoin was dead in the water the past 3 days of this week. If you guys understand power of three, or you just understand a candle print, you're going to see some type of relief here. And I think today was a good spot for it. Hopefully it continues. I would love to play buys after 10 a.m.
Yeah, bit of a retracement. There we go. So that's that sort of high. I'm sort of waiting for it to just close upon.
Is it going to be what, a 1 minute closure, or what, like a 5 minute or something?
Oh, on the 15 minute.
Oh, 15 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 15 minute.
Yeah.
Nice.
You can see over here, sorry, ES is already taking London high, like they're proper out of sync, but it's all good.
Really nice. Really nice.
And there's YM making its way down, probably to try sync back up with the triad. Let's hope it does.
Oh yeah, if YM's able to be bullish, oh yeah, we should rip, bro. YM's usually the one that never goes bullish when everything else is bullish.
That's true.
So if YM can make its way higher,
it's crazy because it just failed to take the. I think that's a Tuesday high. Just fails. So
save it for later.
I'd like to see a retracement by YM, then do it back up. You're done for the day, Basil? Did you go for a long? Yeah, sweet. Knew you would have.
Yeah, good scalp. If you played those longs off of the open, you got a nice Judas at the lows. That was nice. I like the speed, man. Like I said, bro, that's the name of the game, bro. If you're a new trader or you're someone who's struggling with trading, just understand that if you don't see speed, you really should just chill out, avoid the chop as much as possible.
100%.
They call it a V-shaped recovery nowadays. That's the hot topic, but it's true. Those types of moves that support your bias from a specific point of interest, whatever you got to give those a chance every time. Good patience so far. You can see that the market still wants to hide its hand. It's still unfolding right here. Nice close above that 6 a.m. price.
That 1 minute gap.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. That's beautiful. That's nice, man. Now, if we can show a change in character or market structure shift on the RTY, that pretty much opens the floodgates for higher, at least up until that weekly open. Yeah. Nice, man. Good speed. Nice. $98 points. Let's go.
That 1 minute gap would have been a nice sort of entry there at 9:36.
Tapping into a 1 minute bear. Not 1 minute. Nasdaq's tapping into an hourly bearish gap you have highlighted, right? Yeah.
It has, yeah, just here.
So, yeah, you'll probably see
the London hourly bearish gap.
Expect at least some sort of rejection. Yeah. cool.
Yeah, man. Let's see what happens at 9:45 when the micro Q3 opens. So we're in micro Q2 at the moment, and that goes all the way till 9:45. So pretty much what I see here is a bit of an accumulation. That's that manipulation of Q2. So hopefully we see that Q3 actually make the distribution now up. That'll be nice.
I think it is. What time is that? 9:30. Yeah, you're just gonna want to see RTY actually maintain the bullishness, and yeah, then you should probably get that 15-minute close you're looking for.
Yeah. Oh well, we'll see what 9:45 does.
True, yeah. That'll be the last 5 minutes of that 15-minute candle. Yeah. See if the last 5 minutes can offer some juice to the upside.
Remind if it comes down here and creates a sequential S&T with Q2 before it goes up. So I'm not bothered.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. 9:42. Let's see what happens from here. Still get the alley gap. Okay, cool, man. We could get a 15-minute TBD here. What? They kind of like sing. 41 minute. Now let's see. See if Price wants to catch up to YM or if it just wants to flush. Continue with yesterday's continuation. minute. My keyboard ain't working. All right. Five-minute gap. It's crazy because one of my other models is sort of showing itself here for shorts.
Yeah, bro. Just make
models
sure
for
there's no
shorts is
news,
actually
right? Let me check financial juice, make sure Trump didn't say anything. That's always in the back of my mind.
That is far away, but
oh yeah, all right. So yeah, no Trump drama. Looks pretty decent. RTY is still holding that bullish narrative. So I wouldn't give up on the longs. Yeah, I think NASDAQ is the only one that's leaking. So NASDAQ
one thing
may
is
be
though, never get married to a bias.
Oh yeah, 100%. I let the area of interest determine one side.
You'll mess up.
Facts. That is true. It's like a fine line between married bias and buying at a discount and then versus a premium. You know what I mean? Like, for example, like some people may call it married to a bias if I'm only looking for longs at this current area. But I wouldn't call it married to my bias because I'm not going to take just any long. It has to be a long that I feel like is mine, belongs to me. Other than that, I'll let the shorts go without me here based on where we are.
All right. Now, Rock, as you see here, we're sort of like displacing through here. There's a bit of a little inversion there. So if that closes, I would be happy to, based off this, take a nice quick scalp long based off a Q3. Yeah.
There you go. Draw it up, bro. Let's get to it. I think you're in the right side here. Like we talked about pre-market, bro. We're just in buying territory, so the buys should get a little bit more respect than the shorts. And then now you're seeing that manipulation confirm that the shorts may be a trap. It may be a squeeze here. If, like you said, if price can shift back higher, it's worth a shot.
For sure. Yep, for sure, Rock, for sure.
And if anyone out there trades the macro is also about to increase this volume, I hope, right? That's the one thing I will say about the macro.
So right here, I mean, basically, if I was to get in, it would be a closure above there. I mean, because it's a scalp, I wouldn't go more than 40 points. Like a nice quick 2R up here.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what I would trade.
And that's very reasonable. Target that swing, call it a day. Yeah, bro. So like, yeah, this is where like I would rely on the 10 a.m. power of 3 to give me the most protected entry, because like everything's already setting up for the long. So what I would do is I'd be like, all right, I'm bullish. You could call it married to the bias, you call it whatever, but I understand that certain areas, your chances of catching a long are higher than catching a short, blah, blah, blah.
Uh,
Right. So if 10 a.m.
I
can
just go in,
confirm
yeah.
the buys, right? If 10 a.m. confirms the buys, bro,
Yep,
I'm gonna be right in the buys with you. Long story short.
for sure.
Long story short. We got that previous weekly low tapped into on the RTY. We have all of the overnight lows being swept, dipping into that previous weekly high on ES. NASDAQ dipping into a higher time frame
Yep.
imbalance. Overnight sold off without any true rebalance. Yeah, it's just you're not buying it to all-time highs, but you probably make a good
No.
move on the bounce here. Good patience though, Zilla, man. Good job, man. So far, so good. So far, so good.
Yeah, I'll show my chart when I get in a trade. Not
Nice.
yet. Just sort of sitting here, wanting something to happen here. I want something to happen here to go higher, but just waiting it out. Ideally, what I want to see is actually a minute fair value gap, some sort of displacement in this Q3 quarter. So if I can get a minute fair value gap, yeah, I know, Eli. And right now, if we get a gap, it'll probably run away. So
Wait.
this is the
My
gap.
bad. I was saying, I
Yeah.
guess my
So
mic was muted.
this is what I want to see. Finally. So like, if it corrects the gap, then I'd be happy to sort of get in at that true New York Open over there.
Yeah, I'm looking on YouTube now. A bunch of people drawing up the longs now, bro. Looks like it's
For real.
It's about that time, huh? 9:52. You get that.
No gap. No gap. No long send, bro.
Are you watching
No gap, no long.
which chart are you watching, bro?
I'm watching
There's
NQ over here.
there's a
So
gap. There's a gap on NQ and ES on the
oh,
1
there's a
minute or
small
what?
gap, real small,
Yeah, that's a gap, bro.
real
That
small gap.
counts. There's your gap. Don't be upset if it takes off without you. That's your gap.
Okay, I've got it in, guys. Oh shit, nearly reverse position.
That's the gap. Now let's pump it. You got 9:30 open price to your left as well.
Pump
How do
it,
you
or it's gonna
respond?
just pump down.
How do you respond to this gap? Like, does an inversion kill the idea or does it not matter? You just hold it.
Well, ideally, I would have preferred a bit of a bigger sort of gap, but hey, you just got to take what you take.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. My bad, bro. If you only trade the big gaps, I wouldn't have said anything.
That's
I just
okay.
didn't want you to miss the gap that was
It's
there.
all good, bro. I mean, it happens, right?
Don't do this. Come on.
But
What
also,
NASDAQ
like,
is-
no,
where does
kind
the
of
stop
stopped.
go? Does it go to that swing low or does
No,
it go?
stop down. It's all good. Price is a bit of a bit choppy.
But I mean, like, what's the stop placement? Like, what's the logic behind the stop here? Where's the safest stop
Basically,
loss?
I'm just going for a bit of a scalp, man. So
Oh, okay. So you're just looking. I
it's
got you.
not
I got you.
such a big move.
ES is looking like it's stronger, bro. This gap is not being broken on ES at all.
No,
Might have to.
but I was to go for a second one. I'd wait for another gap.
True. I would have put my stop at that low. I would have been, if I wanted this one, I would have entered in the gap with a 70-point stop and looking for that weekly open.
Yep.
Because, like you said, you don't know when the market is gonna stop playing games, so you try to get the safest stop possible.
For sure.
I think you're right though, bro. I think this is extremely bullish, bro.
It is, but it's got
high
to
resistance. Yeah, high resistance. High resistance bullish profile here. Let's see what everyone else is in too. People are still waiting here. I think this rips, bro. I think ES is gonna hold this gap, and I think this is gonna take off while NASDAQ pretends to be bearish here like an idiot.
As it does.
RTY, what are you up to? Let's see. Oh, RTY is trading back into a 2-minute gap here. Let's rip this up, man. How many points was that stop, bro? That was like that was 35
like 40.
points. That's crazy.
No.
It didn't look that big on the candles, but you're
No.
right. That was a fat stop. And NASDAQ made sure to waste time. Like, bro, this is so bullish, bro. I think ES is what I'm going to trade today. I don't like seeing that type of stuff from NASDAQ.
The NASDAQ, yeah.
ES is respecting the same gap, same setup, and it's going to take off. Look at it, bro. I'm telling you, bro. We see this so much, bro. That's why I can't do like tight stops. I add like 20 points to where I think my stop should go. I add a chunk to it just because we
It's
know
sort
it
of
does
like
stuff like this. It's stupid.
Yeah. I guess this is like that Thursday price action before NFP, man. If you think about it, right?
Oh, it's
Normally
only
it just
NASDAQ though.
starts
Like that's the
chopping
main
around.
part. NASDAQ is the only one refusing. Like, bro, this is a long kid. And if it was 10, I would be in it with you, bro. But like I said, I would just put my stop a little lower because I already know.
Yeah. 100%.
Look at it, bro. Just look at it, bro. This is
I get you, bro.
stupid. Why does it do stuff like this? The world may never know. But one thing for sure, NASDAQ is going to manipulate. That's probably a given next to taxes and death. NASDAQ manipulation.
It manipulates and then it just skyrockets up, right? That's exactly what it's going to do.
Bro. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, but there you have it. That's your setup, bro. That's what you want to see happen if the gap holds. Look at ES. That's a textbook example of what you want to see. Tap into the gap and just rip. Now you go break even, risk-free trade if you're in ES. Floating, what? That's like how many points?
So ES was the play for sure from that 950.
8 points, bro. Yeah, bro. Your 2R is about to hit right now on ES. Come on, bro. You can't make this up. But if you're watching this, just know this is real life. This is how trading is. So this is what you should be journaling. This is what you should be looking out for your next trade. This is real life where the trade idea is 100% correct. Zilla calls out the perfect idea, yet NASDAQ decides to be lazy and is still being lazy.
It is, yeah. There's nothing you can do about it.
There's nothing you can do about it.
You just have to sort of let it do its thing. And look, that it's now created that
A new
Like,
gap.
if you can't see it, another gap, right? So we'll see if that gets respected.
And look, now it wants to reach as far as possible into this gap. Oh no, bro. Yeah, no. And that NES takes out the highs. It could be very treacherous here and try to leak lower. This is craziness right now. But it is the 1 minute chart as well. So look at the
It is,
5 minute
bro.
wicks. Oh my goodness. The wicks on the 5 minute are
But yeah,
treacherous.
the day before NFP, bro. This is why they say avoid the day before NFP.
Even
Shit like
still,
this
bro.
happens.
ES, bro. ES is if I'm buying, bro, I'm buying
ES was
ES.
a strong trade for sure.
Yeah, bro. And it makes you wonder,
Let's have a look at
maybe we could have taken advantage, because if you notice, ES
it.
took
You know
out
what the
London's high.
I already been stopped, yes, sir. Every time I get into ES though, for some
Right.
reason it
It's
chops around. Just like a
bro,
it's like a
it's
what do you
something
call it?
weird.
A curse. I've got a curse. Yeah. Every time
Bro,
I decide, okay, I'm gonna trade ES, I just get chopped out.
bro.
But every time I think ES is a better trade and I go into NQ, then bang. This happens.
It's a strange caveat. I don't know how they do it, but yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yes, picks and chooses when it wants to be a good trade. NASDAQ is
It's a
typically
juice.
pretty solid, but at the same time, like today, the only trade was really on ES that paid out. And this could still be bullish, right? That this doesn't mean that the bullishness is over. It just means NASDAQ is not ready to go right now for whatever reason.
Oh yeah, today I just thought would serve as like a retracement day for basically
A push higher, right?
Friday, a continuation down again. Because I believe on ES and NASDAQ that Wednesday is the high of the week. Or that Tuesday for
Okay, good point. Okay.
ES. I believe this is the high of the week.
Okay.
So all I wanted to see today was a bit of retracement, then NFP. Well, we don't know what NFP does, but the candles haven't been too great lately either, have they? But I
Yeah,
would like to see
NFPs have been
Friday
weak.
now continue down.
But like we talked about, all you can do is take a good setup and pick pick the safest stop loss you can find and hope for the
Well,
best.
that's one loss today, but all good.
Yeah, Nasdaq is just playing hard to get. I think it still rips, hopefully, but we're about to find out, man. I'm about to lock in here. 10 a.m. is officially here. I'm jumping on stream over on my channel right
Okay,
now.
hey Rock, put your stream on the bottom and let people join you now, because I'll probably be getting off because honestly I don't think I'll have any more setups along today.
Yeah,
The only
you
thing I
can
can
tell
think of now is, I mean, the 5 minute
maybe
gap
the
got
short,
respected.
right?
Eli knows that
Exactly,
5 minute
bro.
gap got respected, but you know, down prices. Anyhow, it's all good. Yeah, drop your stream in the chat, bro. Today's just way too wiki. So we'll see what 10 a.m. brings you. If 10
Bro,
a.m. is good for
honestly,
you,
I can see how today's gonna go, bro. It's either gonna be a bearish day or it's gonna be high resistance buys. So you just gotta
look,
take your time here.
if it's
Yeah,
respecting this London gap already, this H1 London gap, I believe London may be that protected sort of high for the day
yeah.
over here for London New York session. So we may just see a dump, bro.
I can
Coming
see
off
it. Yeah,
that
S&P off that highs. We'll see, man. I don't. This is where, like I said, you don't get married to buying it at this specific location. I'll probably let the shorts go without me,
but
but
also
I'll just
it
get
doesn't
to
help.
an area.
It doesn't help as well with YM giving us some crazy weird information That's way
Right.
up there. And then also RTY was, oh, holy shit. RTY just sort of followed, but on the hourly chart's pretty ugly. Can't lie. All day, it's just been chopping.
Exactly. You can understand that. Then you can walk away happily after one trade, win or loss. That's
Oh, man,
that's being a
that's
pro.
right.
That is
The
being a
TSP
pro.
is in, Savers. The TSP. Why did I fade? Why did I try to fade the TSP?
What's the TSP?
So pretty much I made this up. So you got the gap, the hourly gap, usually in a different session. 10 minutes off that session, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay. And it's respecting
So
that.
10
So
minutes
like,
means the high of that session is created in the gap, and then it goes down. Yeah. 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 Wow.
so
The
like
only thing
with
that
that, if
kind
you
of threw
notice
me off
that,
that model today, I'll tell you, it's just what threw me off though is ES. See how the gap was so small and then it got closed upon? Usually with this model, I like to see the candle on two assets at least, right?
uh,
So that's the only thing that let me down today. If I saw this 4 a.m. candle on both assets, and obviously it was bigger on ES and it wasn't closed upon, I probably would have been for the shorts. But just because of that, I changed my bias. That's
but what?
okay.
True, yeah. I have to watch you trade more. I'm still trying to learn it to maybe just
Uh, so I would like to see a sync with the gap on at least two assets. That's what I mean.
So like that 957 gap, does that one
This
count? That's a big gap and it's on both. Does that count?
what time frame?
1 minute, 957. Yeah, that one.
I don't really look at minutes, but
Yeah, the bullish gap, 957. Does that count or no?
yeah. But what I mean is like a higher time frame point of interest, so like an hourly key level or a 4-hour key level.
Oh, so you're saying because we already tapped into it, you shouldn't have taken that?
No. So what I'm saying is, see how we had this 4 a.m. gap for London over here?
Yeah.
Okay. See how ES, it basically created the smallest gap ever, and then it got
Oh,
closed and inversed.
uh-huh.
Because of that, that changed my bias. This changed my bias. This part here just
Oh, I
changed
see.
the way I was thinking. If this get closed upon, and if this was actually more bigger and it was a bit of a better gap, just like NQ, I would have
So,
definitely been shorts. But because of that,
okay.
I changed bias because
But if
yeah.
you look at it from
Do you
that
understand
point of
now?
view, bro, if you're saying that ES is the one that made you
Yes.
bullish, why not buy ES instead of the one that doesn't break the gap here? Because
Oh,
Nasdaq never broke that gap.
exactly. I should have bought ES, but I didn't. And yeah, it's
No,
it's
I
a
see
bit
what you
weird.
mean now. I see what you mean. Hold on.
It's just that whenever I trade ES, it's just basically I have that curse where I just feel like it just chops.
That makes complete sense now. Because I was trying to figure out, all right, the bias was bullish. What's a clue that which one is stronger? And that was our clue right there that ES was stronger. That gap being flipped on ES.
It was, and with that little scout model, with a scout model, that probably would have worked for at least a 2 months. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not the best price action today anyway, man.
I think, bro, I think that confirmation on ES, I'm gonna use that as well here. I'm gonna be bullish until ES starts to break back underneath that bullish candle that closed through that gap. If we stay above that candle's opening price, I'm gonna look for SMT off of this low on Nasdaq, and I'm gonna buy ES. Watch this. This is gonna be simple, bro. I think it's just
cool,
a Nasdaq manipulation. Yeah, let's see if we can catch it. If you're still online, bro, hopefully,
No, bro. I'll definitely be off to sleep now, man. It's past 12 in Australia. May as well get an early one,
oh
man.
yeah, bro. Yeah,
But you have a good trading session, and everyone have a good trading session if you're still trading. And feel free to
yes,
join
sir.
Rock, man. He's gonna keep trading on YouTube. So just drop your link there, Rock Trades, and
Sure thing,
yeah,
bro. Yeah, I'm gonna use your
y'all
bias,
all
bro, and I'm gonna
have
try it. So wish me luck, bro. I'm gonna take that bullish bias. I
done.
think you're
Take
right,
care,
bro.
everybody. We'll see you
I think
guys
you're
next
100%
week.
right.
See ya.
Take care, guys. All right, mic check. Mic check.